What up everyone, it's Tube, and I got something interesting for you guys today. So, I was editing a video earlier about all the Pokemon revealed in the recent trailers. You'll see it up soon, but I was going through the trailers to put in that video and when I edited it, and I saw something that stood out hilariously. So, if you go through the trailers, the trailer that introduces us to Team Skull, it shows us Team Skull, shows us that epic theme, also introduces us to Plumeria, and shows us a character that has this like rivalry with Professor Kukui, and it's Guzma. And they say that Guzma was a failed trial captain when Kukui somehow succeeded, and he apparently created Team Skull for some big purpose. But hidden in the dialogue is something that he says. It's nothing to suspect at first, but he mentions, here it is in human form, it's your boy Guzma. So I posted a video of it to Instagram, and you guys said that it was interesting and that some of you guys noticed it too. So I posted it to Twitter as well, and you know what you said? He's just saying that he's the embodiment. He's not saying anything twisty. It's not that he's saying anything twisty. He literally did mean what he said. He is saying that he's the embodiment of destruction, but he's being clever when he says that here it is in human form. He's literally saying that because he's an Ultra Beast. Listen, Twitter, step your game up. I know it's a common term, but you gotta get these things. You may be asking me, why am I telling you all this drama? There's a reason, okay? So, after I posted this, a discussion started to be formed on Twitter, and we started to pinpoint more and more what it takes to be an Ultra Beast, what it means to be an Ultra Beast. So, long story short, you see Guzma making the human jokes, you see that Guzma is an Ultra Beast. It's safe to assume that Guzma is an Ultra Beast, and he can transform into this Pokemon-like hybrid thing and actually fight other Pokemon, like he has stats and a typing and all that. But then one of you guys said, I'm gonna laugh when it turns out Ultra Beasts don't turn into people. And I'm like, what do you mean? What else could it be? Literally, the only other thing it could be is like a Pokemon created from a human's DNA or something. That's the only way it could look like the human. How could Guzma look like this Ultra Beast? So that's what this video is about, because this weird idea just popped out of nowhere that an Ultra Beast could be an artificial Pokemon, not necessarily these shape-shifting human Pokemon hybrids. Think about it for a second, okay? You can capture these things. They would never make it in Pokemon that you can capture Guzma, man. You know you're lying to yourself when they say that. It's been leaked that you can capture Ultra Beast and that there's actually a Pokeball that looks like an Ultra Beast, but you can't catch him. So if we push off to the side that Ultra Beasts have to be the same thing as the human, like it's the freaking same thing, then the idea that you're left with is that a Pokemon is created artificially with help from a human's DNA in the Aether Foundation, and boom, you got an Ultra Beast. But here's the thing. You know, if you go down that path, Mewtwo would be classified an Ultra Beast. And that's when the discussion ended, because I wanted to continue it here. Listen, it sounds really crazy at first, but think about it for a second. It's not that Mewtwo was created as an Ultra Beast. Let's say Ultra Beasts are these Pokemon, these finally successful 8 Pokemon that were created with aid from human DNA. So you have Guzma successfully getting one, Lucamine successfully getting one, and even Lily, some mysterious girl. Clearly, there's something about her. You can't tell me that these humans who you develop so far into the story just turn into these Pokemon and then you lose them or you capture them. It doesn't make sense. Think about these guys as trainers to rare, successful artificial Pokemon experiments. If this is what an Ultra Beast is, then you gotta think that when Mewtwo was created like 20 years ago by Mr. Fuji and all that, that Mewtwo was essentially created in the format of an Ultra Beast. And here's the thing, it does sound crazy, but they actually might link it to Sun and Moon. Think about it. Kanto's been so linked. Gen 1 and especially Mewtwo had a weird purpose in Kalos. It was almost like to just be like, hey, look at these Pokemon, they still exist. And then in Gen 7, we got a full region with Kanto playing a huge role on it. So the verdict is pretty much that when Mr. Fuji created Mewtwo with the aid of a human cells, that Mewtwo was artificially created as an Ultra Beast. And of course, the human's no longer around. It's just an Ultra Beast created off of Mew's DNA. Let that freaking settle in. This rogue Ultra Beast with no trainer, it's perfect, man. You've reintroduced all these Kanto characters. Red, Blue, Alolan Oak. You think we can't freaking talk to Oak on the cell phone or something? There's so many Kanto aspects. It's such an absurd idea, but it actually makes sense for what they've been showing us so far. All these crazy ideas that they've been showing us. Right now, for Ultra Beasts, again, it comes down to two things. Either Ultra Beast is like this trainer that has artificially become this Pokemon trainer hybrid, or Ultra Beast is a Pokemon created based off a certain human's DNA, because there's no other way you can look like a freaking certain human. So that's why I want to create this video, guys. Let me know what you think about Mewtwo being this like secret Ultra Beast Pokemon, because if you think about it, nobody knows of Mewtwo's existence. I mean, like, it's a Pokemon in the Kanto Pokedex, but I think its existence should be like barely known, like freaking Giovanni and stuff would know about it. I don't know, maybe people do know about Mewtwo, but the idea that Mewtwo could actually be considered an Ultra Beast actually solves a lot of problems. Like, it's weird. Why is Mewtwo in the Pokedex at all? Why is it before Mew in the Pokedex? It's so unorganized. They could actually freaking refine the Pokedex, classify Mewtwo as an Ultra Beast. For some people, it may be degrading. Yeah, Mewtwo's an Ultra Beast now, but it's just a term. Mewtwo's the same as it always was if it is. Let me know that in the comments below, guys. Again, there is another video coming as soon as I can finish editing it. It's quite a big video, so you guys will enjoy it. Also, click the link in the description. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I do discussions all the time. These discussions are fun just when people are being understanding. It's like, you see how fun this is to talk about? But no, Twitter doesn't want to talk about it. Only freaking Instagram. I'm just kidding, guys. Keep playing, keep laughing, and keep believing. See you in the next video.